These dates behind me have all one thing in common. They're the birthdays of just a small number of the more than 250 Converge North Central churches. In the 160 plus years that CNC has been around, we've seen many new churches celebrate their birthday. And if you attend a CNC church, your church is one of them. Many of the churches born over our history have gone on to see daughter, granddaughter, and even third generation churches celebrate their birthday. You see, every church has a birthday. Do you know the story of your church's birthday? For most, it probably involved another church or a group of people who sensed the need to see a new church begun in a neighborhood, community, or city that needed an additional gospel witness. So they prayed and they planned, they gave, they were enthusiastically evangelistic, they prepared as best they could, and they filled the rest in with the faith in the one who said that he would build his church. The methods and models of church planting have changed from those earliest church plants back in the 1850s to our more recent church plants, but the motivation has not. The motivation is the same: to see an expansion of the gospel message through the planting of new churches. Now is the time to consider your involvement in seeing new churches born in Minnesota and Iowa. Converge North Central is joining with Converge churches across the country in celebrating and focusing on church planting. And here's how your church can be a part of that celebration. Participate. Participate by selecting a weekend to talk about church planting. Most churches are focusing on the first weekend of June, but select a date that works best for your church. Then promote Church Planting Sunday in your newsletter, in other communications, online. And resources are available at the Converge Church Planting Weekend webpage. And then plan for your Sunday service. Perhaps it's taking a few minutes to talk about what church planting is and why it's important. Maybe it's focusing your message on the biblical foundations for starting new churches and why it's so effective in reaching new people for Jesus. And again, resources are available on the Church Planting webpage. And finally, engage. Engage with us here at CNC. Begin by letting us know that you're participating in Church Planting Weekend and let us know how we can help. Another way to engage is to ask yourself how your church might move the needle in its involvement in church planting. For some, it may take the form of giving to the church planting ministry of CNC. Others may seek to support a church planter and a new church, while others may be ready to take an active role in seeing a new church birth. We're here to help, to partner, to connect, and resource. Every church has a birthday, and our goal at CNC is to see 50 new churches birthed over the next 5 years, 50 new birthdays, 50 new stories of the gospel message going in new ways to neighborhoods, communities, and cities with the saving hope of Jesus Christ. Church Planting Weekend. I hope you'll join us.